Hey. Let me see if I got this mic on. Good morning, YouTube family. How's everybody doing? This is Curtis with Track Rider Trucking, LLC. Beautiful, cool morning in southern Alabama. Today is December 22nd, 2020. Wow, this year's almost over with, you know. Just thought I'd give you a holler. I'm sitting here at the dock and stayed at the dock at Cisco in Geneva, Alabama. I'm about 87 miles from Fort Wayne Beach. Pretty nice, but it's only like 38 degrees down here. But yeah, I'm at my first drop, which is my O2. Made it in last night. Probably had about 13 hours to spare before my delivery time, my appointment time. Very nice facility, very trucker friendly. I wouldn't say a lot of amenities, but as far as coming in here, they bring you in, they stage you in a parking area, several of us, and we were here. I'd probably say about 10 to 15 trucks were here last night, and very good opened area. The only facilities they had for the drivers was outhouses, the plastic outhouses that they put on construction sites. But for me, it's nothing new. I dealt with those for 20 some years. These are very clean, very organized, not trashed like most you would see. So all you people that have never used an outhouse, that this one you would have to use. I mean, I hear a lot of whining out there. I ain't going in one of those. Wham. That's all I gotta say for it. Tighten your belt up and get at it. If you gotta go to the bathroom bad enough, you'll use the facilities, because there is nothing within a 50-mile radius of this place as far as rest areas and truck stops. And if there is, they're so small, you might see maybe 1 to 2 trucks in there, and that's it. If not, then you got to drive all the way back up to Montgomery, Alabama, probably another 160 miles away. And to get in here, you're on the back roads. I'm telling you, they're 2-lane roads to get back into this area. But as far as the facility, wide open, maneuverability. I mean, I think a first-day student could do this. And PSD could come in and back into this and be perfect. It's so simple. You don't have to do a blind side back. You don't have to do your regular backing on your right side. You don't have to do just pull in, get to your dock, pull straight out, go straighten your trailer up and back, straight line back, and you're in the dock. It's pretty cool. They give you an appointment time, they give you your dock number, and as long as you're in your appointment time at 6 o'clock, you're covered. So everybody did. They started moving around 5 o'clock this morning and started getting in their holes. So everybody's getting lined up and getting in their facility areas. So very nice facility. I really like this one. This is really good. Cisco in Geneva, Alabama. So anyway, we got a load of beef on here. I believe it is. It's beef patties, beef chuck, stuff like that. Pretty decent load. Good paying load, I thought. I think it was about 240. And I brought it out of Springfield. It was a repower out of Edwardsville, Kansas. I think I mentioned that yesterday on my video. And also want to tell everybody out there that's contacting me, Skeletor, Dan, Eric and Jenna from driverslineup.com, Rod, Jeff, and I probably missed somebody. I'm sorry. I mean, Mr. Campbell, got you on there, and thank you guys all for the well wishes. Thanks for welcoming me back on the road again, and also thank you for the Merry Christmas and all that stuff. Won't be spending it at home, that's for sure. My wife and me we did our deal. Like I told you yesterday, I got me a new traveling companion called Charlie. He's my stuffed eagle, representing Eagle One, and I was thankful I got that from her. She didn't want really nothing from me. I don't know how to shop for my wife. She's She's not into bling. She don't like diamonds and stuff like that. When I did buy her, I bought her a ring 2 years ago, one of those ones from Zales. Love Together, I know, two little hearts with the diamonds in it, you know, and I bought that for her, and she said, you can't be buying me no more bling. I said, okay. I mean, that's, you know, I guess I don't know if that's ever guy's dream, not have to buy bling for your wife, but my wife is not into that stuff. She's not high maintenance or nothing. She's just a normal old country girl, and, you know, thankful for that. Had a good, you know, I got to talking about being at home, and I had a good few days with her and my dog, Jake. My daughters, too. I seen one of my daughters, and then my grandgirls. I seen both of them, so that was pretty cool. I didn't get to see everybody. It's really tough right now because I really want to see my brother and my sister. They live up in Nixa, and my sister's an RN. She is one of the charge nurses in the COVID ward at South Cox. And you know, she's been really working, so I know she watches my videos, and I love her to death. And you know, she's one of the frontline people, you know, and I know it's worn her out. She's had, you know, people that's passed and had people walk out. It's been really tough on her. So a shout out my sister Joanna. Love you, girl. Always will. You're my baby sister that I never had. So love them all. They were able to get all their grandkids together, and that was pretty cool. So it's really awesome. And my brother, he goes into surgery here. Oh, I don't know. I think it either next week or this week. He's going in for they're reconstructing his knee, and prayers out for him too. So he gets through that pretty simple. But anyway, been talking, and my wife's been really being in contact with her daughter down in Texas and everything. So that that announcement may come in the next few weeks. What's going to happen? So, and I understand one guy was on here. He left me a message. He's going to leave Prime. He just don't feel he's making enough money. So I don't know how to. You know, I'm not going to. I don't discourage nobody. If you don't want to be. Let me put it this way. I know you like what you're doing, but if you don't feel like you can survive or make a living doing it, then go find something that you'll be comfortable with. That's all I can say. You know, I hear a lot of people, you know, a complainer. I was a complainer, and I still complain every time I turn around. I'm complaining about something, you know, just like this load here. I'm upset in a way because I don't know whether or not it's going to make. It won't make the cutoff because today's the cutoff at 4 o'clock. But I was told that I was going to be covered, so we'll see how that transpires. Because I have no revenue. I have none for this week at all. Because I brought that load back in on Wednesday, and it actually got put on Wednesday. I don't know how it made it, but the last run I made before I came into Springfield, it made it. So I got paid for that, so that left me in the dark. So I didn't have nothing because I was home Thursday and Friday, Saturday, and I came back Sunday. Well, this load came up Sunday night, and it would have been all the good if they hadn't wanted you to be like, you know, Mario Andretti to get it here the next morning, and you picked it up at 3 o'clock in the afternoon and had to drive like 800 miles to get it there the next morning. So all them appointments got switched, like I explained. So all my appointments got moved today. But the good thing about this is I'm hoping I've got a delivery, the last delivery for this trip. I deliver tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. in Bessemer, Alabama, you know, up there by Birmingham. So I'm hoping to get a load out right after that. And I don't want to go, I ain't going to the Northeast. You know, I heard Eric Driver's Lineup talking on his video last night. You know, he likes New Jersey. Hey, great. If that's what you do, that's what you do. Me personally, I have no business up in New Jersey, New York, Pennsylvania. Nothing in the Northeast I care about whatsoever. I pay too much tolls without any credit on the tolls. That you got to have a $2.50 to $3 load, and I never get a load that big out there. My loads are about $1.25, $1.40, $1.50. Yeah, I ain't ain't gonna do that crap. That ain't happening. I already warned him, and I ain't gonna do it. I'll decline a freaking load every time. And that goes into that subject matter he was talking about. You know, people have different things. Me personally, I have to make a living because I have to pay for this truck. Yes, I'm the one that agreed to do all this stuff. Correct. But, you know, if you consider me, I'm going to say the same thing as Eric. If I'm not a team player, you're not going to hurt me. You're not going to hurt me at all. I've been a team player. Look here. I was a team player for almost 20 years. I'm a team player. I'll play teams. I have no problem with that. I just don't have no business going out west anymore because I'm a solo driver. I have no business going out to the east, northeast. Don't have a pride. Don't want to go there. And I don't want to go north at all. My cutoff is Iowa. I don't want to go any further. I'll go to Illinois, Indiana, and I'll go into Ohio, lower part of Ohio. I'll go to Kentucky, Tennessee. I'll do the Carolinas. I'll do anything to the south. You know, Missouri, Oklahoma, Arkansas, you know, Louisiana. I'll even go all the way as far as New Mexico. Not all the way on the east side, Texas. And I wouldn't, you know, I've been to Colorado. I could do Colorado too. Wyoming, zero. No desire. Utah, no desire. Not this time of year. I'd do it in the summer, but I wouldn't do it in winter. Northwest, I wouldn't go there. So, you know, oh well. If I'm not a team player, then I'm not a team player in your eyes. I'm doing, just like Eric said, I'm doing what's best for me, Eagle One, my house, and I'm still making money for Prime and sales and my fleet manager. So I don't care. I have no guilt right there whatsoever. So you guys can run them all you want. Have a good time. I hope you're safe. Be careful. That's all I ask. And I pray every day for all of us out here on these roads. And you know, I'm thankful I've got friends out here that are still running. I'm surprised, to be honest with you. I've seen, it doesn't look like it's broke down at all as far as the holiday week. I mean, I've seen a bunch of trucks out on the road. So some people are probably in that position where they can't be at home. But for those of you that are on the truck, you know, on the truck right now running, you know, bless you. I pray for each and every one of us out here. And I'm don't get me wrong, I'm not mad about people being home. You got to spend home time. That's the important part of this. That's the concrete of this whole thing, is that being able to see your family, each and every one of you. I'm just unfortunate enough I didn't do it this year. I decided I would assist and do what I do now. I'll back up or do whatever it needs. And right now they're pretty dang desperate back in Springfield, let me tell you. Let me grab my coffee. I think it's made now. I like this when you can sit here in your dock and make you a cup of coffee. I'm back in the back right now. I'm grabbing my coffee off the counter. Fresh hot cup Folgers. I've been drinking Folgers since I was 10 years old. What? 10 years old? Yeah. My parents, we didn't have no problem back there, you know, with all this wine and crap. Oh, you know, we're worried about these kids. These kids are spoiled rotten. Kids need to grow up. Be old school like me. Shoot. If I told you some of the stories of how I was raised on a farm and what I had to do on the farm, you'd all freak out. Kids nowadays don't have that respect. None whatsoever. It's all about telephones or cell phones and freaking video games. You know, when I was a kid, your butt was outside working in the garden, slopping the hogs, feeding the cows, and that's all before 5 o'clock in the morning. Because you had to get back in and get cleaned up to go to school. Get on that school bus. Well, shoot, I walked to school my first few years in school. I walked to school. So when Springfield was getting a bunch of snow back then, boy, we'd get freaking waist-high snow. Of course, I was a little kid then, but 3 or 4 feet of snow in the wintertime, and I had to walk to school in it. But school never shut down. Not like it is, oh man, there's a speck of snow on the ground. Oh, we're closing the schools. You know. I'm ranting, ain't I? Don't mean to. This is a holiday week. We all supposed to be happy and joyful. And thankful that we're alive another day. every day. When that sun comes up, which is getting ready to here shortly, you got to be thankful you got another day in life. But anyway, I'm running on 15 minutes. I got to get off here. I'm trying to do like Eric. I'm trying to run it between 12 and 15, but I'm running a little over. Anyway, we're on course. We're on speed. My next delivery is not for another 13 hours. Well, no, I'm wrong about that. I got another 24, I'm on 37 hours before I had to deliver my next load. God, I'm only 217 miles away. Now, I have friends in Alabama, and I was maybe thinking about contacting a couple of them to see what they're up to, and I got to find a place to park near them, so maybe run over and visit with them or something, you know. My last job, I worked for SAI, which is Systems Analysis Incorporated. That was the job I had before I started working for Prime. I was with them pretty much almost 15 years, and that's what I did, the HVAC controls, test and balance with them, and they're based out of Birmingham, Alabama. That's the home office. So I know Birmingham like the back of my hand, so I'm not ever worried when I go to Birmingham. I just hate the traffic and the roads. That Interstate 65 that runs through there, they need to fix that. It's nice once you get past the exit going to Tallahassee Tuscaloosa and up that way. Once you get past that, it's beautiful roads. They've really done a good job down there by Pelham and up in that area down there, Alabaster. That's pretty nice roads through there. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna get off here. I'm just jacking around, talking. I ain't gonna talk to nobody anymore. And this time, hey, if you guys need anything, you know, while I'm still here, you know, I am going to put my phone number down. If you want to text me or something, that would be awesome, and I'll check you out. But also put in my driver's code. If your new guys are watching this and you're interested in coming to Prime, wait a minute. I'm not going to do that because there might be something going on that I don't know of yet. So, but if you're interested in coming to Prime, check out some of these other videos like well, drivers line up for one, Eric and Jenna's. Check No Hippie Trucking and Transportation, Lyle, and they've got their driver codes on theirs and stuff. And if you're interested, you know, use them as a referral. Watch some of their videos. They're informative, very informational, and just down to earth people, man. They're just truck drivers, and they're enjoying their life, what they do. All right, well, I'm slide off here, guys. Again, thank you, guys, and again, wish you all a happy Christmas and a very, very merry. Shoot, I did that backward. A Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, guys. I hope you all enjoy yourselves. Be safe out there if you're driving, whether it's in a truck or in a car, going to visit family, and enjoy yourselves. And I hope to talk to you real soon. Be safe. Always remember that we keep driving and striving for perfection. Take care, guys. Bye now.